guys, I am absolutely fuming. So if you thought you was going to see Drake tomorrow at Manchester, think again. I have just received this email. Due to unforeseen travelling logistics, get in your car and drive. What do you mean unforeseen? As you can see, I'm not very happy about this. I'm very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. So I hope you're all annoyed as well as me. And I won't be going on Tuesday the 5th, because tomorrow I've got a babysitter and I'm off on an all day. I'm not going to lie, I could cry. I could genuinely cry. It isn't often that I get a night off. Isn't often at all. I was booking this with an old-time best friend who I hadn't spoke to for years. This was meant to be our night. Our bloody night, and Drake's ruined it. Guess it was God's plan, eh? Excuse the pun. But I was literally crying when I got this email. So yeah, Charlie isn't happy today. Charlie isn't feeling like a chatterbox. Charlie's fuming.
So Drake's postponed the show on Monday, and I don't know why, because what actually is a ferry and logistics issue? What do they need to have that they don't have right now? What's being transported? What's not been transported? What's the issue? I really wonder, bro. I'm trying to find out. Maybe somebody we can grab it for him, because I really want to go tomorrow. I don't want to wait another 7-8 days.
Yo, Drake, I've just opened my email to see that it's been cancelled, bro. It's getting rescheduled for the 5th, but I can't even attend no more. Yo, this is so peak. We spent hella on the hotel, transport, everything. Yo, I'm gonna be on holiday next week, so I can't even attend no more. So you better come back, man. You man, I've seen them the other days are lucky, I'm not gonna lie.
So a few people were sending me like the information about Drake's tour and how he had to cancel a show due to travel logistics, and some people feeling like that's not true, it's because of low ticket sales. And then now there's a bunch of Kendrick fans posting screenshots that Drake's show on Wednesday still has a bunch of tickets available, right? And they're like, oh, Drake can't sell. He's going to end up canceling this show too because of travel logistics, this, that, and the third. And they want me to talk about it. And I want to use this as a moment to show you guys how easy it would be to push a narrative. Do you guys remember all those months ago when Kendrick and SZA announced a Grand National Tour, and you had pages like King Jared on Twitter posting like the blue dots, like, oh, look, they can't sell out this, that, and the third. They struggling to sell. And then you had the Porsche girl, running her jib saying, oh, look, they can't even sell out LA, this, that, and the third. And it was months out from those shows. And I was like, bro, the tickets are selling. They're going to sell out by the time the show starts. And people are like, oh, you're wrong, this, that, and the third. Just pushing narratives and agendas. Now, how easy would it be for me to do the same exact thing? How easy? Like, it's low-hanging fruit. It is lazy. It is lazy, quote-unquote, journalism, or whatever we consider in this type style of content creation. It is lazy and just to push a narrative. Now, I'm not going to push that narrative because I don't think Drake is going to struggle to fill this arena. I think this arena is going to get filled. I think he has 3 shows at this arena. I'm of the belief that he actually has canceled these shows, the New Zealand show, this show, because of travel logistic purposes. I think he might have, or he had some other stuff he had to deal with and he wasn't able to do the shows, or maybe he was sick. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what it was, but I don't necessarily think Drake struggles to sell out shows. I just want you guys to understand when y'all intake, like if you're a Drake stan, stop just listening to these content creators, because a lot of them are just rage baiting for engagement purposes. You feel me? And they're just lying to you guys. Like, and it's the weirdest content. I seen Shorty made a video not too long ago talking about his Kendrick a present dad because we never see him post with his kids or something like that. Bro, something wrong with me. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, something is wrong with some of y'all, man. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, if I'm gonna push a narrative, it's based on something, right? You feel me? So, like, people feel like when I posted a clip of Pusha T, that I was pushing a narrative. But the point of that was we can't just continue to victimize Drake and act like he played no role in how people feel or move towards him. You feel me? So 4 different people are coming out and say, yo, he put money out in the streets for intel on me, or he sent some people to physically harm me, or whatever the case may be. Then we know, okay, he's not just a victim. He's also an antagonist. You feel me? He can be a victim in some sorts, but he's also, the aggressor in others. You feel me? But But, you know, people still get angry, and, you know, I provide proof and evidence of what I'm talking about. But what I'm not going to do is just take a lazy screenshot and be like, oh, look, Drake can't sell out an arena. Because there's a bunch of like Kendrick stands doing that on the internet right now. And I'm telling you, it would just be low hanging fruit. And this is what some of y'all favorite content creators are doing. They're pushing false narratives, and then the narratives end up getting debunked later, and they just never mention it again. Till next time, I'm out of here. You shit me.
Drake's Oz postponed shows have officially been cancelled. Make sure to follow through info on people touring his festivals. Well, not cancellations, unfortunately. Worse, this was always going to be cancelled. Whatever. Live Nation regrets informing that previously postponed Drake, Oz, and New Zealand have now been officially cancelled. Drake remains committed to returning to perform these shows. Yeah, whatever. You get refunded. Please allow 30 days. No worries. This was always going to happen, in my opinion. I think he was just waiting for, you know, the heat to die down, a couple months, whatever, and then say that it's all cancelled. Yeah, this is no surprise, but at least the people that were holding on to tickets, were holding on to hope, get their money back in 30 days.
Okay, so rapper Drake has cancelled his Manchester performance on Monday. So the rapper was set to perform in Manchester in the UK this coming Monday due to unforeseen travel logistics, as per the Manchester Arena committee. As a result of this, he will not be performing on Monday. However, he will be performing the following Tuesday, so on the 5th of August. So not this coming Tuesday, the next Tuesday. So just to confirm, Drake has cancelled his performance on Monday in Manchester, and it'll be moved to the next week.
To anybody who has tickets booked for Monday the 28th of July to go to see Drake in Manchester, when you open Ticketmaster this morning, does it say that the date has been changed to the 5th of August? Because I can't even see it on like any of the tour dates to purchase tickets anymore. So I don't know if it's just me or like what, but has he rescheduled it and not told anybody? Because I'm so confused.
Drake has just cancelled his show tomorrow at Manchester Co-op Live, and fans are not happy. Let me explain. As you might know, over the past few days, Drake has been in Manchester. First performance was on Friday. I actually went to that Friday performance. He also performed last night on Saturday as well, and he's supposed to be performing again on Monday. But he has now cancelled tomorrow's show, and fans are not happy with the reason. From what I've seen online, people apparently got an email this morning about it, which says, "Hello, the event organizer has been in touch and asked us to pass on the following information. Due to unforeseen ferry schedule and travel logistics, tomorrow's performance in Manchester on the 28th of July has been rescheduled. The good news is that Drake will now perform in Manchester on Tuesday the 5th of August, and it's set to be an unforgettable night. All tickets remain valid for the new date. We can't wait to see you there." We say he's been in Manchester for the past few days, and a lot of people are arguing that they should have probably figured out this ferry schedule then. We say it has been rescheduled. You can go to the one on the 5th of August, but a lot of people have obviously paid for hotels. They'll be travelling from all over the country. They might not be able to get refunds for that hotel or for the public transport if that's how they're getting there. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, and make sure you follow him for all the latest news.
Drake's Australia and New Zealand Anita Max Swim Tour is officially cancelled. Disappointing, yet unsurprising. As we know, Drake postponed his Anita Max Swim Tour a couple of months back, and now it's official, these shows are cancelled. Ticketek sent an email to ticket holders today saying Live Nation Australia regrets to inform you that the previously postponed Drake shows in Australia and New Zealand have now been officially cancelled. Despite extensive efforts to find a solution, rescheduling within the necessary timeframe was not possible. It says he's committed to returning and performing these shows when his schedule permits, and that ticket holders will get priority access to purchase tickets for future sales. You'll also get an automatic refund if you have a ticket, so don't stress about that. But yeah, tell me your thoughts below.
I travelled across half the country, flexed to every single one of my friends. Of course, my show is the first show to get cancelled. You know how excited I was to see Drake? For this bullshit to get cancelled? I got this email 2 minutes ago. Due to ferry schedule and travel logistics. My nigga Drake's in Manchester, bro. There's 4 artists I'll travel and do this. Drake, Cinch, Rod Wave, Lil Durk. And this bullshit happens all out, man.